Hello, my name is Tofpik. I'm Head of Technical Analysis and Senior Markets Analyst at ADM Investor Services International Limited, and here is your daily technical analysis of foreign exchange markets.
Euro-dollar, a bullish closing white Mariposa yesterday, as well as a third bullish white soldier and new high and high close for 2024. This after the previous session's bullish open and close white Mariposa. Prices shot past the primary target X at 110.90 for the March to date double bottom and stopped just short of the December 2023 high at 111.39. Above this we have the dark blue January to February 2021 reverse head and shoulders neckline, currently 111.79, and close by the secondary harder to reach target X2 at 111.90 for the double top. To be honest, I'm not sure how good the dark blue neckline would be as resistance, assuming of course that prices push up through the December 2023 high in the first place. Overall, the market is in between the purple middle time below, currently at 110.49, and the purple upper time above, currently 111.91 of the late June to start of August bullish Andrews pitchfork. And so far today, a slight move higher by a couple of ticks to make a new 2024 high. But we've had a pullback lower, though not by much. We're in open territory up until the December 2023 high at 111.39, and my only concern is that prices might make a tweezer top now. Cable, aka sterling against the US dollar. A fourth bullish white soldier yesterday after the previous session's bullish opening white Mariposa, making a new high and high close not seen since July 2023. Prices rose up and tested a dark blue middle time, currently at 130.43 of the late June, early August bullish Andrews pitchfork, piercing it but closing in the end right on it. Looking further above, we have little in the way apart from the dark blue middle time until the December 2020 low at 131.33. Now so far today, not much. We've been congregating around yesterday's close, and we were looking a little bit indecisive. We're just headed a little bit lower right now. Euro sterling. A second bullish white soldier yesterday after the previous session's reactionary bullish Harami and bullish closing white Mariposa. Prices dipped down below the bright red neckline, currently at 85.24 of the May to August 2022 head and shoulders continuation pattern, almost as far as the roughly flatlining medium moving average, currently 85.08, before gathering some ammunition and punching higher, up to almost a fairly interesting triple combination resistance area of the December 2022 and December 2023 lows at 85.45 and 84.547 respectively, plus the declining long moving average, currently at 85.46. Now, I have recently spoken of how on the contrary side of the recent declines, we might have the possibility of the late July today action becoming a possible very large bull flag. Well, this seemed very remote until the recent action. It is still remote, just not very remote right now, especially as the market has created an acute August-based descending wedge pattern, and that's currently 84.91 to 85.60. So, keep an eye open in case this descending wedge pattern becomes a bull flag. So far today, a small exploration upwards up to the overhead resistances between 85.45 and 85.46, as well as a small exploration down to the very recent lesser Fibonacci line at 85.31. But apart from that, not much. And looking at the moment just as if we're going to try on the upside again this time. US dollar against the Japanese yen. A bearish closing, a black Mariposa yesterday, as well as a third bearish black crow and a continuing suitable follow-on lower to the recent immediate countering bearish Harami. Prices tested over the lesser Fibonacci line at 146.69, but ultimately pushed lower to close well below it, though not below the previous session's low. The market once again stopped short of testing the next support, which is the 50% Fibonacci line of the January 23 to January 2024 move at 144.58. Over all of this is the shadow of last month's key reversal down. So far today, a further dip towards the 50% Fibonacci line at 144.58, but an immediate rejection of it, though capped right now by the lesser Fibonacci line at 146.69. I suspect we might just now be getting caught between these two Fibonacci levels. US dollar against the CNH, the offshore Chinese yuan. A bearish closing black Mariposa yesterday and a third bearish black crow after the previous session's bearish long black Mariposa, closing just below the lesser Fibonacci line at 711.61. It was also the lowest close, if you look at it, since early June 2023. I had previously stated how I doubted the robustness of this lesser Fibonacci line, or the lesser Fibonacci support. Instead, looking at the low at 708.22, if this market really starts moving lower. Now, two further points I still have in my mind. The idea that the August action so far may be building to become a bearish halfway hesitation. This move lower supports this idea for now. Second point is that all of this is in the shadow of last month's monthly key reversal down. Now, so far today, a dip lower, but not sustaining the move down, with prices pushing back up over and towards Monday's close. US dollar against the Mexican peso. A bullish white Mariposa yesterday and a second bullish white soldier that punched up and out of the confines of what had been the combined overhead resistances of congestion at 1885.40 and 1879.15, and the supports at 1859.72, extending down to the congestion between 1850.81 to 1851.71. Instead, the market opted to move back within the confines of its original support at the congestion at 1885.40 to 1879.15, and now combined overhead resistances from the March 2020 low at 1915.03 and the 50% Fibonacci line of the November 2020 to April 24 move at 1920.38. You following me so far? I hope you are. I'm wondering how long this will now last. Anyway, in the overall picture, remain within the bright red mid-May to mid-July bullish shift pitchfork. We're right now in between the overhead middle time, currently at 1936.91, and the lower time below, it's currently 1838.35. Additionally, the short medium moving average at 1841.61 is nearby, tracking just above the lower time. Now, so far today, a small move higher that petered out and prices have dipped just below yesterday's close.
Thank you for listening. This short version broadcast gives essential market patterns and consequences. Please be aware of the risk disclaimer posted both at the front and the back of this broadcast. Copyright is Eddie Tofpik and ADM Investor Services International Limited. And here comes the final important bit.